Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, last episode we investigated under the floorboards after discovering Tenko's dead body, and discovered a rather intricate setup for a murder room, basically. It would appear that our first and second room had been altered and changed in order to make them like the perfect areas to slowly, well, not slowly, but just kind of kill some people from underneath the floorboards. And it seems like the first room was a failed attempt at that, seeing as how Kokichi discovered some flaws in the floor plans that led to him just kind of falling through the floors, while the second room was an upgraded version of that, where the floorboards still kept some of the support while being able to be lifted at the same time. Other than that, we went over our truth bullets and made our way down here, and now we are ready for our trial, right guys? So, let's go ahead on in. Rumble, rumble, rumble. I'm never getting over that with Monokuma. Okay. So, which of our friends will die this time? As usual, we walked toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended into the depths of hell. The hellish trial grounds. The trial grounds that will decide our fates for all eternity. We descended. Perhaps because there are fewer of us, but the elevator seemed to move faster. And as we fell faster and faster downward into the black, the elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh. Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad.
You don't want to upset the Monodam.
Ooh, as much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. Extreme! At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content.
The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try and prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated the terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. You get him, Shushu. Attaboy. We already saved right before us, it's fine. Let's see. Skills! Do I have any new skills to add to this? I have a lot of skills that I could be adding. Well, I got 7, so that's plenty. Let's see what 7 will buy us. We got upshift, which is increases the speed, blah blah blah, effective date, non-steps and baits. Who knows? Machine gun. Saint Miko's ability. Silences conversation except the ones that one sounds like it would be useful. Okay, can we add that? And let's see, with 3 more points. So I could do the speed up one, right? Where is it? Upshift that. Getting the skill. Oh, I can't set it. Oh, I can't combine it with downshift. Well, whatever. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Oh dear, what'd I do? No, I'm good. View handbook. We already went over all these in the last episode, so we should be perfectly fine. Difficulty's good, and let's go Clash Trial. Let's do this. I'm not looking forward. I kind of like the group that we have right now.
With the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it.
As per usual.
And only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person,
you all die. Death to everybody. Death from
the blackened. And
skies
that person
above.
will graduate from this academy.
I would like to see somebody graduate just one time, actually, just to switch it up a little.
Refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
I feel like I've become very pro-blackened since this game started, but...
Smiles, everyone! It's showtime!
It's unintentional, it's
Let's
just...
get this crazy
I like to see them mix it up a little more, you know?
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
You weren't around much at all, were you, Kaede?
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
I'm becoming a little worried.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Because now I have to actually start doubting people that I like. And everything. And Kaede, he hasn't been around a lot, but that means he's also been kind of isolated a lot, which means that he could also kind of be off doing things on his own, and I don't like to think that that could be a possibility. And I was kind of leaning towards Himiko when this started, but I feel like this is too genuine a reaction of sorrow from her.
Who did it?
Yeah, see?
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
She's like genuinely pissed off, so I don't think it could be Himiko.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be 2 killers.
And then there's that option. Yeah, 2 killers. I don't want to even think about having more than one person.
Might not be one of us here.
Are you trying to Angie? What are you doing, child?
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student.
Oh yes, if one of us got possessed, apparently.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Except none of that ritual was actually performed.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Now, it could be Samugi, because there is the point of she would only open the door for... Oh my god, really? She would only open the door for a student council member. She gets angel wings and a halo. Bullshit! Is that even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Namely that, you know, that ritual isn't even completed. I'm kill if I'm, I think what I need to Necronomicon.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
I love zombies!
So, ritual did work?
No.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
No one.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were all the statements correct?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
Nah.
So,
Oh, dear. Nope. Nope. Yep, there we go.
That's wrong!
Barely made it! Our slowdown time is increasing though, isn't it?
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the FG, burn the Necronomicon to ashes! Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If
Y'all be
Angie's
good.
ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
There'd be ashes everywhere.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Indeed. Plus, didn't we need
Then
everybody for the ritual?
Don't I think Rantaro probably not culprit?
Oh, I guess you're right.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the dead
duh.
Mona kid
There's no way a
things.
dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Oh?
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
Robots?
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
They could make robots.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
He is alive.
He's still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Taru, you're trying to die, dude. Well, we know who's next.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
That little cheer in the back.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
Probably.
Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
He just loves
If our
fucking with us.
transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
How fucking dare you, Mew?
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Let's do this, Mew. I ain't letting you take him down, bus boy. Art Lab's front door, Outride's back door,
The culprit
Kokichi's
used a
lockpicking, or
katana
what?
to kill Angie,
Samugi's account.
and it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
It would be the
But
back door?
anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
It wasn't rusty.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
Just because it was
I
in
did
his
not
lab.
care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Noise and slander.
I'm a fucking genius!
Sometimes, dear Mew, sometimes. Kyo is really the culprit. That story fit the facts of this case. I can't remember what Samugi's account was, so pardon me for a minute. And she had locked herself in the ultimate... Oh yeah, there we go. We should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
That is true.
Which makes you.
But, you see,
So the rusty katana was the murder weapon.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I don't care about some...
Just admit it, you shitty worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
No? No, wrong. Okay, I did something wrong there. One moment. There we go.
That's wrong!
Kind of broke it in because it was all locked up, and she was only letting student council people in.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
Exactly.
So whoever
He is
killed
annoyed,
Angie
but I don't think
must
he
have
is
been one of the
murderous.
student council members, yeah?
Of course.
I
That's why
was
I'm leaning
doing a
towards
bit to
Tsumugi.
lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Yeah, of course, that's what was Mew.
Oh, how clever!
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Gonta and Himiko can be rolled out, and that leaves Kibo and Tsumugi. I really
Well, it
don't
can't
think
be
Kibo,
Himiko.
but I
She
think
was
Tsumugi
besties
might
with
be
Angie.
too over top with her stuff now. Like, I feel like it's deflecting a little. But then that make it obvious. Oh, I don't know.
I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
I think so. Himiko seems genuinely
Let's
pissed.
believe in them.
Stop mocking me.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
No, it's too early then. I'm wrong about something.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
Definitely
You
not.
mean one of those 2 people? Cause a robot ain't people, Jack.
I don't know. Does Kibo have to abide by the rules of robotics?
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
What ifs? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Gonta would never kill anyone.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
No, Kibo.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Never! Oh my god, you precious
That might be
baby.
a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
I'm buying
not the
it.
culprit either. Jeez.
What if we go through everyone and it's just like,
I'm not the culprit.
ah dear, here we go. We got an argument. Okay, I got Arlo's back door, Kokichi lockpicking,
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there...
Gentlemen, not betray student council.
And do you have an alibi for last night?
I don't know who to focus on.
To bug friends.
I guess I could just focus
Much
on each of
better than
them.
being out too late.
Okay, wait.
Bug
Oh damn it, it's good.
out Gonta.
Is that a robophobic insect?
Mark, what? There are several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I need to listen carefully. Alright, so I need to go up until... when they're all talking. Only student council members, except not. Because he can pick locks! Through you, Kokichi. But I also feel like it's too obvious. There are too many obvious suspects this time. That's the problem. Like, everybody is obvious at this point.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Dun dun dun. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the door. Click, clack, clack. Click, clack. Ah, there, open sesame. Indeed, open does say you.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Bullshit.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
Really? I'm going to have to disprove you and your bullshit? Okay.
The culprit was me, all along.
He's just wasting our time.
What?
He's like a shitty beer.
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, sweet Gonta, no.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Yes, Mew, he is definitely lying.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
Thank you, Shushu.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
No, not when they're trying to
Then let
fuck
me
us
ask you,
over.
culprit, how did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
Oh, what?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Depends on the
Maybe,
door.
But that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
I'm still kind of curious about how this locked door thing is going, because I'm not entirely sure about it.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was...
The front door? Front door? Nope, nope, it was not. It was back door? Damn it, he could have used a pick on the front door. Any other genius theories you want to share with us, Mumbles?
Damn it!
Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. Oh, they're going to think I'm a fraud. Why? So it had to be the back door? But the back door had the sliding lock.
That's it!
I am confused. Do explain, Shushu.
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
Yeah, I don't get how it's going though, man.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
I mean, maybe with a coat hanger, but it seems very
The
sealed.
culprit used a certain tool.
You suggested the katana? Because I'm not sure how this works. The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding lock on the outside was... It would have to be the katana, right? God, I hate these. Crap. Let's try over here. Nope, nothing there. Nope. Where is it? Goodness, you'd think it's around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's down here. I didn't even see it. Not what I wanted, but whatever. I'm gonna have to break that later, but whatever. Take away as much time as you want. I don't care. There it is. Oh, there were other objects in there. I just didn't find them.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
Oh, nobody actually touched it. Did they swing the effigy?
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off.
Oh! Let's look at the picture, because I think I know what they did. Lab, effigies. Oh, they twisted it. That's why they had it strung up on the ropes. It wasn't just to make it look like a ritual. It actually served a purpose, and it was covering up another purpose. Oh, that's brilliant. So they twisted the Kaede effigy in a circle, and then as she untwisted, the katana hit it. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
It wasn't mentioned in Necronomicon.
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purposes? What could it have been? Culprit somehow used this setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of the set. Or was it like a Rube Goldberg machine kind of thing? I would just figure twisty, but maybe not. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should become clear. Taxi, start! Fun times. Hey, hey. I mean, they're not actually A's, it's just letters. Uh-oh, this one. Oop. I think we're doing pretty good. I'm just not reading. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Oh, we got something. Alright. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Katana, der. Can't make the choice. Take your time. I got it. I have my things. Let me choose. Katana's hilt. There you go. Bam! Alright, gotta get a few more out of the way. Next question, let's do this. Seriously though, I don't remember if I said this last time we had one, but I am enjoying the mini games quite a bit. It does feel like I have more to do during the trial than just sitting around waiting for people to talk. Our lanes are narrowing down. You would think it would be easier, but really it sucks. See, that's what I'm talking about. It sucks. What was done to turn the lock panes? Let's see, what was done to make the katana turn the lock? It was... Give us some options here. Where are my options? Katana was stabbed into the FC, sliding lock was stabbed into the FG. This is a long way to go for what I think it is. Alright, give us our final question. Wait, is it actually Shushu's outline in the car? Or is it just... I don't know, I have a hard time imagining Shushu driving for some reason. It seems like he would be too much of a ball of anxiety to actually drive. That's a fun thought. How would each of these characters do driving? Because they're all supposed to be teenagers, or at least thinking that they're teenagers. Carp! Oh dear. That was bad. That was really bad. I was trying to slow us down. Oh, I think that's the first actual car crash we've had, right? I'm trying to get them all. Okay, how was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? It was twisted, right? Give us the option! Spinning it. Yep, spinning. Yeah, we did it! Woo!
It connects.
Yes, it all connects perfectly. Makes grand old sense.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
You would think nobody played on swings
That's
when they
right.
were little.
If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
That is actually really brilliant.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place? The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope, and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
So when you're looking for somebody smart,
Yes,
knew it,
that's how
Kibo.
Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
Ah, no. All of our ultimate students seem to be smart when they're backed into a corner.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Apparently it was a hair trigger sliding lock, so...
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
Of course it's the student council's fault. You guys were the ones pissing off everybody.
I didn't say that.
In any
I
case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we think it was some kind of ceremony.
Yep.
That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
Look at you, Kaido, getting things.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
Could you have really, Kokichi?
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
You're really surprised by this? It's all he does.
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
Yes.
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
He's not that
Why
smart.
did you say you were the culprit?
For
I wanted
funsies?
to lure the culprit out. If I claim to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
Well, I mean, everybody hates you, so
And
most
if they
people would
pressured me to
agree.
confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Maybe share some thoughts with me next time.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
That's not
Okay,
what.
I'll start right now.
No! No!
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked
you
room
lie.
mystery?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Why? Why is this
Who
happening?
made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Oh my god, children lie.
Come dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Dear God, Mew, stop it.
What should we talk about now?
Bugs, let's talk about bugs and all great insectoid life.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next?
How about Tenko?
I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
A team of possible
I
killers.
agree.
Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway,
Still feel like
I
we're
wanna
wasting
ask
time.
The suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Aw, sweet Gonta. That's why
Yes,
exactly why.
It is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Yeah, there we go, Himiko. Bring it back to Temko.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but
Let's talk about
can we
Tenko for a
talk
bit.
about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim.
Oh, I didn't know I could look around! That's awesome!
Gotta figure out who killed Angie.
Oh, sorry, that was distracting, but...
Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is
I'm
meaningless.
pretty sure they're connected, thanks to dried blood and all that.
To waste our
It's
time.
not meaningless!
Himiko? I think that's the loudest we've heard her.
How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her?
I don't know, you were being a butt to her in the final days.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive.
True, true.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Got some regrets.
Kokichi, enough!
Oh, even got Gonta pissed. This is delicious.
It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that.
Aw.
I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now.
Jesus, Kaido.
Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Ultimate life coach, Kaido Momoda, at your
Himiko,
service.
I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Holy shit, look at her. She's so energetic now. I mean, she's still doing her mumble thing, but...
Death curse! I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too.
What duh,
Abandoning
Kaido?
someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Is this a comment on my last
Tenko was
driving
our
game?
friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
So let's talk about it
Not
some.
just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaido.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
But we should approach each case individually, so...
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But what was that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
I don't know.
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
I don't think Maki would... She wasn't... no. Maybe I'm projecting. I don't know. I don't think Maki would be changing subjects intentionally. To divert focus. Is she suspicious? Is that suspicious? I feel like him pointing out things that are suspicious is too suspicious. Alright, let's see if we can narrow down those subjects.
probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Not entirely.
Crotch!
Oh, you got her all pissed off again. People who attended the seance. The people who attended the seance were Kyo, Shushu, Himiko, and Kokichi. Yes.
That's it!
So we are all suspicious.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
No. That's not necessarily what it is.
Himiko's still culprit?
Well,
Sorry,
that's
Himiko.
probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really... Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Yeah, but I think that was just
True.
because
I
he
may
really
have
wanted to.
But I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh shit, he's right! However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Shit. Yep, that's made her a lot more suspicious. I don't want to say it's her though, because she seems so genuine about it. I feel like it's too obvious. They're pushing too hard on Himiko again though. Can't be her.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Indeed. We had that hole. Point of entry from outside he must be referring to. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. Yes. The floorboard under Tenko were loose. The culprit might have gone under the floor. No, dumbass. Tenko was on top of the entire seance. It's unlikely the floorboard was used. Poop. There was another location that we could have entered and exited without using that area. They were staring at me. They're gonna think I'm a fraud. Oh my god, my health. It could be that corner in the back.
There!
Yep. I mean, they both go to the same
You're
place,
talking
so...
about under the floor, right?
That's exactly what I was trying to talk about first.
Huh? Under the floor?
Under the floor! Under the floor!
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
Dun, dun, dun. In which case, we have to rely on Kokichi for
They could have
info
entered and
there.
exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
Any of you guys who are not there.
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
No, Kyo, calm it down. Non-stop debate. Kids chill, loose floorboard, Kibo's
The culprit
flashlight
sneaked in
function.
during the seance by crawling under the floor.
True.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
No. I figured it was going there.
Now, hold on a second.
Too bright.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor
Nope.
and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
It's okay,
He used
Kibo,
his
I got
robot
you.
functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Okay, it might be new. It's true that with a little light you can move around under the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during...
Crawling under the floor.
You...
I don't... Maybe? Would it be that? No,
I
wrong.
mean Kibo's flashlight function.
No, it can't be his
No,
flashlight
hold on a
function.
Kibo could have used that under
Nope,
the
wrong
floor.
tube. Damn it. Sure, it's cramped under the floor, but there's enough room for one person to move around. I need a hint, especially if they had Kibo's flashlight.
I was wrong!
I made a mistake, I need to think it over. Crap.
The culprit sneaked in by seance.
On the corner, cage
By
child,
crawling
loose
under the
floorboard.
floor.
I need to look at these again. If we have one agree.
Villain
Light? You mean?
I need to figure out something.
function.
Under the floor.
Give me a sec. Oh, okay, that's it.
That's wrong!
Alright, so the hole in the corner, because the light would shine up through it.
Could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
I had to check the truth bullets though, because I was thinking it was talking about the hole in the wall underneath.
Jeez. Here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
Do any of us have night
My
vision
status
goggles
as a
or
robot
anything?
does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
You are, by all accounts, a normal human boy.
All right.
Except you're a
Make
robot.
your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Oh, I know, he blinds us.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
Yeah,
It
he's
would've
made
been
his point.
difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness.
Let me check something else real quick. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to have to end the episode here, seeing as I can... Yeah, I can save. I'm going to end it here, and we're going to have to continue with the next one. I'm sorry I can't do this all the way to the intermission, but it's just one of those days, you know? Okay, so, thoughts and opinions. I really don't know what to think right now with this one. And stuff, like... Maybe I'm being blind to it because, you know, I pretty much like everybody of our current group. I like Kaido, I love Gonta. Kokichi is actually growing on me, that little shit. Love Kyo, clearly. Kibo, he's not my favorite, but I also don't think it's possible for him to be the murderer. He seems too good-hearted. Himiko seems too close to it. Maki, she's totally... you know, our teammate with this, so I don't think her. Samugi, she's the most suspicious to me just because she's kind of the outlier. Like, she is with the student council and all that, so she would be able to get in there with Angie or get Angie to open up the door for her and everything. And then she seems to be kind of doubling down on that to stuff a little too hard. Like, everyone else seems to have kind of lost faith with it since Angie died, but Samugi's still riding that train. And I'm trying to figure out if it's genuine or if it's, you know, she's just trying to hide behind it. Either way, we need to, you know, get through more of this trial in order to, you know, figure it out. I don't know. And then, of course, there's Mew, but shit, I don't think Mew would be the type to murder anybody. But it's the problem, like, none of the remaining groups seem like killers to me. But somebody is, clearly. It's problematic. Very problematic. Alright, but yeah, that's it for this episode. We unlocked some mysteries, like the locked door mystery, but other than that, we're not really that much closer to finding our suspect, I don't think. Because really, it still could be any of us. It could be anybody in the room, or it could be anyone who's in the other room. So anybody who wasn't in the room. So, like, you know, we can't really narrow it down whatsoever just yet. But yeah, that's it for this episode. And, you know, until next time, like and subscribe if you guys want to. And thank you for watching.